this question here is currently not in standard form. Remember, this number needs to be between 1 and 10. So 84 in my place value table needs to become 8.4. So I move it across one space, which means I'm dividing by 10. So I'm dividing by 10 here to get 8.4. Now I want to end up with these two expressions being the same value. I know it's going to be times 10 to the something, but 10 to the what? Now I just want to demonstrate by having a look at this question here. 3 times 40 we know is 120. Now if I divided this by 10 here to get 4, but I still wanted the same answer, what would I have to do to this here? Well, it needs to be 30, so I'd need to times by 10. So you're effectively cancelling the divide by 10 by timesing the other part by 10. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to times this by 10. Now 10 to the power of 6 times 10. Well, that's going to end up being 10 to the power of 7, because that's 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times another 10 is 10 to the power of 7. So my whole answer, 8.4 times 10 to the power of 7. So here I've got 0.8 times 10 to the 7. Let's just pop that into my place value, 0.8. It's not in standard form because 0.8 is not between 1 and 10. So I need to change it so it is. So I'll move it to the left in the place value table. It's going to become 8 by timesing by 10. So I've timesed by 10 to make it become 8. Now remember from the last part of the video we had to do the opposite to cancel it out. So here if I've times by 10 here, I need to be dividing by 10 here. It's going to be 8 times 10 to the power of, now 10 to the power of 7 divided by 10. Imagine it's 10 to the power of 1, and we should have learned from our powers of 10 video that the trick is to subtract the powers. So it's going to end up being 10 to the power of 6. So my answer, 8 times 10 to the power of 6. So again, not in standard form because of the 24. So 24 would go here. I need it to become divide by 10 to be 2.4. So I've divided by 10 here, and as learned previously we need to cancel that out by doing the opposite, so timesing by 10 here. So we're going to have 10 to the power of minus 5 times by 10 to the 1. Now if you remember the trick, when you're timesing you're adding the powers, so you need to be doing negative 5 add 1. Think of your number line, negative 5 is here, we're going up 1, there's 0, so I'm going to be going up 1 to negative 4. So my answer is going to be 10 to the power of negative 4. 2.4 times 10 to the power of negative 4.